Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot and your Daily Dust. And this is for July 8th, Thursday, July 8th. Or today, if you're watching in real time, I film a day ahead of time or anytime you stumble upon it. And I'm in the middle of Fairy Week and I don't really have that many fairy decks, but the Star Spinner Tarot has a whole fairy suit. The suit of wands is all fairy, so I pulled out the Star Spinner Tarot again. It's one of my favorites, so to show you some of the fairy images of the Star Spinner Tarot. So darling. And I'm Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust, coming from Jim Barrie's Peter Pan, and we have a couple of Peter Pan references, so I think that's so sweet too. This is a perfect deck for me. There's a lot of interesting images in this deck, and it's not just all fairy. There's a lot of angels and some mermaids too, and just kind of like really kind of esoteric imagery. Give it a good shuffle. A better shuffle. They're still kind of clumped together, these cards. Let's see. Okay, let's take off from the top. We have, there's Peter Pan and the Seven of Wands. So a little bit of defense. And we have the Two of Wands. So maybe some strategy, some planning, figuring out how to make your next move. And the Three of Wands. I love that because it's, there's this, I just feel like there's two people looking towards each other, wanting to meet somehow. There's this energy to me of it's like, who's gonna make the first move kind of energy, because Two and Three of Wands are real similar definition. They're a little bit about waiting. The Three of Wands is kind of at the seaport looking for the ships to come in, and the Two of Wands is kind of doing a preparation and deciding and decision making. And so it could be that two people are really have some plans, but they're working on their own way to make this plan come together. And some of it, for either one of them or both, could have to do with defending their cause, defending their decision, defending the reason why they're going to go where they're going to go. It's interesting. This looks like a path, but it could also kind of be like a split in the road, you know, so maybe sort of a defense against the will of nature, so to speak. And the Two of Wands is by a castle, so there's this kind of comfort of home and the garden and the beauty that they're surrounded by. And it's always a little bit scary when you leave the comfort of your home. And then the Three of Wands, I feel, is the most adventurous, you know. You can see his whole back. He's got his back. He's ready to go, but he's still in still mode, you know. And this Fairy is looking back a little wistfully, not really sure she's going to go full into this, but she will. And look at the sun and the circle coming through. This is a decision that is going to, it's kind of like past the point of no return. It's a decision that will be made, will follow through. I think it's definitely about a timing here. So with the Seven of Wands, definitely could be a challenge, but it's like nothing to you. It's like you just stand firm in your beliefs, and you're going to do it whether people are with you or not. It kind of reminds me of my son going off to California. He's like, I'm doing this. You can't talk me out of it. So it's something like that, you know. And so the Two of Wands is like the spark from the Ace of Wands, that fiery spark energy, the aha moment that leads into the next step. And there's there's a goal ahead, there's planning, but you need to stay within that same willpower that you have right here. Stay with that and don't let that go. And no matter what, there is a willpower for this to emerge. And then the world starts to look bigger, the plans start to formulate, everything starts to clarify and appear in a way that is manageable. It's like you have these challenges, but now you see how you can get around things, how you can face things, how you can tackle this with all the planning that you've done. So I think it's really great. So definitely this could all just be you, like planning something and flowing through with your goals with passion and gusto and drive. It could also be two people trying to come together, like looking from different ports or different parts of the world or different parts of the United States or from distances, and figuring out a way to merge this, because I kind of feel like that. It's like these two had to merge this, and standing firm and being, seeing it through, having conviction of your goals. This is an ultimate goal, and I will get there, and I will do this. So, right, beautiful. I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.
I'd love it if you subscribed.